Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. You know, seeing this title right here is it's just crazy. It really is. I know stuff like this happens. Um, I remember seeing the video where they were at I believe like at either an animal hospital or just a regular vet. I can't remember, but I remember they were sitting down at the desk in the car, and there was a dog like under the desk and one to the side, and the car just came crashing through there. Uh, I remember it was a video of a nail salon where they showed a guy like before they had shown he was getting alcohol, and the car just came flying through there, and some people died. um you just I'm not saying they weren't. All right, let me just get that out of the way. I'm not saying that they weren't, but like, when you're sitting down, this is why I'll be like, I don't like to eat with my back to the door. But like, I be my head, everywhere I go, my head is always on a swivel. I'm just a little bit confused by this, because it says car crashes into Houston restaurant, strikes table of influencers. From this picture I'm seeing, they're right by the glass. Uh, I don't know if someone is recording them or if they have like a tripod set up, because a lot of times when you're doing, they say influencers, so they're obviously doing a food review. A lot of times you check with the establishment. They're excited, especially if they have the chance to go viral. So again, I don't know if they have a cameraman or a tripod, but the reason I'm bringing that up is because like somebody not seeing that in their peripheral, like, you hear a car go, vroom, you can hear the car coming. So we're going to check this out. I'm going to try to break this down as much as possible, but my goodness, man, we ain't going to waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
You've heard of Dine and Dash? This is a case of dine and crash.
Dine and crash.
Man.
These food bloggers are about to try some delicious food. Suddenly, a car comes crashing through the restaurant. Glass is shattered. The impact knocks them over.
I'm gonna try the fries.
Influencers Nina Unrated and Patrick Blackwood eat amazing meals all around town.
You guys have a job that nobody would consider dangerous, I think.
We were just enjoying our food.
You know what, though? I will say this, because they said a job that doesn't seem dangerous. I remember, you guys should know the LA Try guy who goes and tries a lot of food. I remember he went to a neighborhood, and it sucked too, because he'll go to some neighborhoods that aren't so great, but he's not in no gang or nothing like that. And I remember he got pressed, like some dude was saying something like, y'all need to get up out of here. And I'm like, man, this dude is literally trying to put this restaurant on the map and trying to, get this restaurant some traction, because he'll go try some food. And if the review is like really good, people be like the next day, once the video is posted and all that stuff, they be having like lines around the corner. So although you would think just going to eat food can't be dangerous, there's a lot of people out there who are just wicked, wild, and evil, who hate on anything that's positive and will want to take you out just because you're out there making the world better, sharing food reviews. It sounds stupid, but it's true. It is. So although in hindsight it isn't, it can be. It can be, just because of how crazy people are. But again, it looked like they just bring their tripod, because they must have had it at a distance where the window that crashed didn't hit because the camera didn't even fall. The camera still stayed straight. But damn, I just had to say that. Sorry.
Amazing meals all around town.
You guys have a job that nobody would consider dangerous, I think.
We were just enjoying our food.
But they never expected this.
That could have been my last meal.
Yeah.
Patrick and Nina were rushed to the hospital with cuts all over.
Damn.
That car came straight at us. It's a miracle that we are not hurt in a way where we're missing limbs.
So this is where it came in at right here.
It happened at Kuvi's Culinary Creations in Houston.
If you take a look at the video, they were still chewing while they were moving.
So scary. The restaurant temporarily closed to clean up the mess, but was back open later that day.
Hey, that owner wasn't messing around. He boarded that thing up. Damn, they don't have no information on the driver. Like what type of video is this? I'm waiting for them to say, oh, it was a drunk driver. Oh, somebody backed up. So let me look at some comments here. Someone said, dang, the owner hardcore shuts down, cleans up mess, and reopen. Hey, man. They were still chewing as they were. Because the impact seemed pretty, pretty hard. Is there not any information on the driver? Wow, look at this comment here. It says, what type of reporting is this? Who was the driver of the car? There's 30, let me see. Let me see. Wow, people are saying this is a publicity stunt. Did you see a car? Wow. Someone said there was no info released. The cops only said it was a freak accident and the driver wasn't impaired. I don't think the police want to embarrass the driver. Okay. Well, again, just seeing that video, it's crazy too, because like if you're sitting by a window, and let's say you sit down, because most of the times there's going to be a sidewalk, and then there's going to be cars parked right there most of the time, depending on which window you're at. So I'm wondering if it was somebody who got in their car, because you've seen this, people do this with their garages, all that. They put the car in reverse and they drove forward. You know what I mean? So like, meaning that, let's say they bagged up into the spot and now they're trying to leave, but they put the car in reverse, but they're driving, looking forward. And then it's like they go backwards. You know what I mean? Or the car's parked forward and they put the car in drive, but they're looking backwards. I don't know if it was one of those situations, but thankfully, I'm pretty sure, cuts, stitches, all that. Other than that, luckily, they didn't get super injured, because I'm pretty sure heading forward, they're not going to be sitting by the window. I can guarantee you that. All right. Please, people, watch your surroundings when you are out and about. Feel like this could happen to anybody. All right. Peace out.